The entire point of Inca Digital is to help crypto grow globally. What Inca Digital does is we provide data collection, infrastructure, and analytics across the digital asset ecosystem. Think of us kind of like a mixture between Palantir and Bloomberg for all things crypto. Inca's goal is really to bridge the gap between traditional finance and the ever-evolving world of crypto. So our focus is really to help those large financial institutions use crypto and see crypto grow to its full potential. The same with government agencies. And the way that we do that, in our eyes, is by helping all of those older traditional financial institutions, those government agencies, help them understand cryptocurrency through data analytics. Inca Digital sells first market data. Market data feeds include full depth of book on over 500 cryptocurrency trading venues. Everything from the big ones that are regulated in the US, like Coinbase and FTX, all the way to small offshore exchanges. We also have full histories. So our order books are not only streaming, but we have full historical order books as well, going all the way back to Mt. Gox. In cryptocurrency market data, most data providers provide messy and unreliable data feeds. Inca Digital does something a little different. So what we do is we connect to as many different APIs that we possibly can on any given market. So if you are looking for a particular exchange, we may be connected to 3, 4, 5, 6 different APIs and other data sources for that particular market, whether it comes directly from the exchange itself or from third-party aggregators. And then we combine all of that data into a reliable Inca Digital feed. Unlike other data providers in the space who are all wonderful, we just cover a wider breadth of data. And this is important because in crypto, unlike other asset classes, what is considered non-traditional or alternative data in other asset classes in crypto is fundamental. So market data is extremely important in cryptocurrency, but it's really only one piece of the puzzle. Analyzing natural language data sets like news, blogs, social media like Twitter and Reddit, messenger chat channels like Telegram, the decisions of financial regulators all around the world. All of those natural language data sets have a really important role to play and are fundamental data sets to understanding what's happening in cryptocurrency. In addition, we also collect and analyze what we at Inca call technical data. So we run our own nodes on different blockchains. We also collect data from GitHub repos, data from mining pools. We bring all of that data into our system, and then we analyze it in different ways for large enterprise clients. The first thing we do is we geotag users based on their social media use. So we look at what they're talking about on social media, whether that's Twitter, Reddit, or other social media channels, and we identify where they are located. So if there are users out there that are talking about how they're trading on a particular exchange or how they're using Tor to get around some KYC tools, we can identify those people, identify the jurisdictions that they're in, and then help financial regulators and exchanges identify those people and investigate further. The other tool that's in KYC 2.0 is topic modeling. This is both a KYC tool and also a risk management tool. So I think that there's a misunderstanding in crypto markets about what market surveillance is and what it should be. In most of the marketplaces that we see today, market surveillance is either blockchain forensics or a mixture of blockchain forensics and market surveillance on internal market data, right? So it's an exchange that's using blockchain forensics and also using surveillance tools on their own markets. But cryptocurrency is so much bigger than that and moves so much faster that what you really need to do is you need to look at all equivalent markets globally. We have the power to do this. So as I mentioned earlier, we collect market data from over 500 exchanges. We have full depth of book on all of those exchanges. And with that amount of data coming in real time, we can build a lot of useful tools that sit on top of that data for fraud pattern detection. So as fraudulent schemes, whether it's front running or wash trading or other market manipulations, we can actually watch as it moves from market to market to market and then overlay other data sets too, right? So it's not just market data. It's also then overlaying the blockchain data and using data from those forensics companies. And then on top of that, we can look at what people are talking about on Twitter and Reddit about the schemes that they're doing on these exchanges. On top of providing raw data feeds, derived data feeds, and market analytics around those things, and then of course, building dashboards, we also actually provide full investigations and intelligence reports to a lot of our clients. So, what we found as we onboarded more clients, we found that there are a lot of large financial institutions and government agencies that have been mandated to get into cryptocurrency in one way or another, but don't necessarily have the technological capacity at this point to integrate an API, right, or consume an AWS QuickSight dashboard. But they still need to get into the space, and they need risk management tools, market data analytics in the space. And so we actually have a full intelligence team that will walk hand in hand with those clients, collaborate with them, and get them what they need in one way or another, whether that's an investigation into a particular market movement or something more particular to that user. And it can be anything, so we do investigations for the Department of Defense, for example, money laundering in South America using cryptocurrency. We do intelligence reports for large social media companies on remittances in particular countries and fraud around those remittances. And we do investigations for big banks and hedge funds on potential trading strategies. And then all they consume is just a nice buttoned up report, data-driven, of course, and then all the data that goes along with it. The same goes for financial regulatory institutions. The only way that these markets are going to grow is if financial regulators around the world, whether it's in the US or abroad, are comfortable with crypto markets. And the way that they're going to be comfortable with crypto markets is through data analytics so that they can understand the space. Ultimately, that's what we're trying to achieve by working with financial regulators. We want to help them understand the space, regulate the space appropriately, and help crypto grow globally. In addition to working with large financial institutions around the world, in addition to working with government regulators, we also work a lot with the Department of Defense. What we do for the DoD is fairly wide and varied, but I think super important because of the directions that crypto is heading. There are a lot of national security implications to cryptocurrency that go way beyond, your kind of like low-level terrorist financing, crime uses that forensics companies help with. Digital assets can literally change the world and are already doing so in a lot of different areas in finance as it relates to national security. One of our clients is Special Operations Command in partnership with the Defense Threat Reduction Agency. And what we're doing with them is we're analyzing cryptocurrency transactions, but not only on the blockchain, also using market data and natural language data to look at what they call left of launch transactions. So this is anything where there may be a precursor material or precursor machinery that might be used in the building of weapons of mass destruction. This is a growing space. We are the only data analytics provider that serves such a wide variety of clients. And I think as crypto grows, we're just going to see an explosion of use cases and clients on our side too.